Marla wearing minimal makeup and a band t-shirt? Oh my god, never could have guessed it. Hello and welcome back to the hot mess that is my channel. If you are new, I'm Marla and unfortunately I am a mess. Feel free to like this video, drop a comment, and subscribe. I want to tell you guys a story. Two stories really. And these things happened right before I came back to school from winter break. So I was out running errands and I realized God is not on my side. He's just not. I don't know where he is, what side he's on, but it's just not mine. So it all started when I had to go to the mall. I had to pick up a few things because I think I was running low on socks and leggings, like the two basics of life here, right? Socks, leggings are needed. So I was at the mall and this was a sign. This is a sign that that was the type of day I was going to be having. I realized there was a bunch of like kids who just didn't know who their parents were. And I'm like in Forever 21 and I see them and they're still like in the mall portion, like they're not in the store, they're out in the mall right near the information and security desk. So like I kept an eye on them and like within 10 seconds a security guard was on them. And the same thing happened maybe 10 minutes later. So in my mind I was just like, is it like a national lose your kids in a shopping mall day? I don't know. And then your girl goes to Target. Her weakness, the love of my life. Target. Target is a safe place. Target is where you go when you are having a bad day. Target is your friend. If it were not for Target, I would not be alive. I go to the dollar section, which is my weakness. I love the dollar section, and I'm looking around, seeing all the cute things, and I realize there's a little human there. And this little human doesn't seem to have big humans around him, and I'm thinking, this is bad. Where are your parents, little human? Where are they? So I'm just like looking at things, and I'm kind of keeping an eye on him just to like see what he does. Like, for all I know, his mom could have been like, hey, go grab those pens that we saw in the dollar section. I don't really know. And then he starts to cry. So I'm like, crap, crap, crap. I go over and I'm like, hey, because he's like screaming and wailing for his mom. I was like, I'm gonna help you. Like, we're gonna find your mom. Like, what's your name? You know, try to be a good person for once in my life. After I asked him, you know, what his name is, like try and help him, and he's like screaming for his mom. He's just like, Mommy told me not to tell my name to strangers. Are you kidding me? So I'm just like, okay, alright, that's fair. You don't know me, stranger danger, cool, I get it. That's a good thing that you're on that path. Good, good, you're not gonna get kidnapped today, kid. I say, okay, that's fine, like, what's your mom's name? He's still sobbing and wailing, and he goes, Mommy! Like, are you for real? Is this real life? Where am I? Am I in the Twilight Zone? So I'm just like, okay, alright, cool. So I'm like, come on, like we're right next to the cash registers, like we'll go get somebody who can like call for your mom over the loudspeaker. And he does like hesitantly follow me over to this cash rep lady, and she's like kind of young, she was pretty nice, and I look at her and I'm like, hey, like he's lost, he won't tell me his name, but I know he's looking for his mom. And she just looks at me like, what do you mean? And I'm like, you try. And of course, because this is the way the world works. She was like, what's your name? And he was like, Anthony. Oh my god. And then they direct me over to like the manager's booth, which in my Target, it's like a two-way mirror thing that's very obvious. And she told me to go over there and the manager will like help him out. And I didn't want to leave him, like, cause you know, he's a little kid. So, you know, he comes with me, we do walk over there, like he doesn't get like all like freaked out like he did before. I think he felt like a little better knowing that Target employees were going to help him. The manager, I guess, or whoever was on duty at the time at my Target, was just like,
hey, like what's your mom's name?
And I'm thinking, oh yeah, you're gonna tell him your mom's name because he wouldn't tell me. And he looks at him and he goes, oh my god, this kid has it out for me. I'm trying to help you and you literally were not telling me these things. I'm just not worthy of this information because I was not in a red Target employee shirt. That was it. That was the defining factor of him being able to tell people what was going on. So the manager like goes back into the booth and like I'm still with the kid. Like I'm not gonna leave him. He's little and I do feel bad. Like I'm the one that like found him. So I want to make sure he like gets reunited with his mom or whatever. But before they even like call him out on the speaker, like I hear somebody screaming, Anthony, Anthony. Like obviously a woman, obviously freaked out. Like her son is out with her and I'm like, it's over here. And I think she had just been checking out and she like had a Target bag like in her hand and she had two little girls with her who were super adorable and were just like,
so we're not okay with this. Like really, Anthony, like you're just gonna ditch us like this? Like what is your problem?
So of course like she comes over and like he goes running over to her, like gives me no reason to believe that this woman is not his mom. And I'm just like, you must be gay. And she was like, oh, thank you so much. And I was like, not a problem. He's just real big on stranger danger. But it's fine. Anyway, I was really glad he did get reunited with his mom. He was a cute kid, and like, he was smart. He didn't tell me his name because he didn't know who I was. Like, good for you. You're not gonna get kidnapped because you're smart. Like, I'm proud of you. Good job, kid. Good job. Day goes on, I'm still running errands, and this is the last day that my pharmacy was going to be open. And I knew this, and I got to the pharmacy at a really bad time, you know, when everybody was getting out of work. So I'm just like, it's gonna be a long line, I'm gonna be annoyed, but let's just get it over with anyway because this is the last day to get my prescriptions before I go back to school. I walk in, and it's actually not that bad. There's like 2 people already there and 2 people being helped. So, you know, I just get in line and I'm minding my own business, and then I'm next in line and a whole bunch of people come in. Like, I'm talking about like 7 to 10 people just walk into the pharmacy, and I'm like, oh my God, bless. This is my karma for helping out this little boy. Like, God said get to this place now because you're going to be waiting a half hour if you don't. So I was like pretty content with life. I was like, cool. But I do notice within this group of people, there was a very, I'm not going to say obnoxious per se. She was annoyed. She was annoyed that she had to wait. And she's like an older woman, and she's like muttering under her breath, like, they're taking too long, like this line is too long, and like all these things. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, we have a not so happy camper in aisle 5. Important detail inserted here. It was one of those days in Jersey where it's the middle of January and it's like 65 degrees out. There's still a little chill in the air, so I had on my big denim jacket. Like, I've worn it in a video before, and like, it's pretty heavy, it keeps me pretty warm, and I was actually sweating while in line, so I was like, I should have left this in the car, like, I'm going to die. So anyway, this woman's like, you know, what's the last name? And I tell her, and she's like getting my stuff. And as she's getting my stuff, a few more people walk into the pharmacy, and I'm at the little cash register right in front of the door. So like a big gust of wind like comes in and it gets me. But it's chilly, and I went, ooh, chilly. And like I wrapped my denim jacket tighter around me. And this woman has the nerve to go, like, crosses her arms like this. And she just goes, wear a heavier jacket, then don't get sick, then don't need medicine. Who are you? I was not happy, to say the least. So I turn around and I'm just like, prescriptions, not medicine, not sick, but thank you for the input. And I was just like, this woman, oh my God. Like, she's pretty deep in the line, so I understand her frustration, but do you have to tell me how to live my life? No. So that is my story time for today. They were kind of 2 in 1, but they just happened in the same day, and I realized karma sucks. It's not real. I don't have it. I don't know what you need to do in order to get karma, but please let me know. Actually, let me know. Drop a comment. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys very soon.